All right, Shalom. For the phone, we give our praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Shemel Shai, Bashimar Kakodash Bakatum. The honor to the apostle and elder of the great millstone, and to what I can across the globe. Pushing the word truth and sincerity, I want to say Shalom. Sadai Nawa for the great millstone camp in Chicago. Um, you know, the truth is full of ups and downs and a lot of heartbreaks and heartaches and a lot of tears, a lot of sorrows. All right, but just like Yahweh Shai, if you must become acquainted with grief, you must become acquainted with suffering and loneliness and rejection. But don't let it don't let it get you down. You know, this is a lesson from the heart. When we're dealing with people who you care about, and you know, um, you know, we can always do better. And I'm talking from the point of being a father, all right, being a brother, being an uncle, being a husband, being a friend. We can all do better by those who are around us. You know, it's not easy to um, it's not easy to I'm not gonna say neglect. It's not easy to put the Lord first all the time when it comes to dealing with your family and your children. Because they need things. They need your support. They need your guidance, your guidance, your counsel. Some of us are not the best of fathers, man. Some of us are not the best of husbands, so to speak, at times. And it comes to a point to where, you look back and you think about things, how you could have done things better. You could have been more active. You could have been more attentive. All right, and it weighs on your spirit. Those things get thrown in your face. And we're fighting for a crown. All right, we're fighting for our salvation. And a lot of times, in a lot of instances, when that's your focus, a lot of things become secondary and third and fourth in your life. And sometimes it happens to be your kids, man. All right. And it's not a thing of that you don't love them or that you don't care about them. It's a balancing act. All right. And some of us can balance it more than others or better than others. And I'm bringing this out to say that this is all part of the Lord's plan. This is all part of walking in the truth. All right. There's 1 Peter 5 and 6, the point is in 7. Humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of the Most High, that may exalt you in due time. And we're waiting to be exalted. All right. We made a lot of sacrifices. Brother had made a lot of compromises, a lot of tough decisions that had to be made for them in following the Lord to the best of our ability and in truth and sincerity. We're doing this to get an uncorruptible crown from the Lord. And sometimes the things that we care about, we just got to give it up to Yahweh Shemel Shai. All right? Brothers are facing a lot of obstacles, when it comes to their family, when it comes to their kids, especially if they're not with the parents, or the mother, I should say, and things can get rather difficult. So you may not have means of transportation to see your children, or that you getting child support and they're taking it out, and just the mother may not want you to see the kids or whatever. In some instances, the kids don't want to see you. All right, and our job is to give it all to the Lord. Verse 7, casting all your care upon him, for he cares for you, man. All right, and that's the thing we got to focus on, man. All right, let the Lord work on the hearts of your kids. Let the Lord work on the mother of your children, if that's what you desire to have them back. Okay? It hurts to not have your family together. You know, I've talked to a lot of brothers. I'm one of those brothers who desire to have a family. You know, I desire to have a good relationship with my kids and stuff, but sometimes it just don't work the way that you want it to work. All right, and the Lord knows how much we love our children, how much we love to be involved in their lives. All right, but sometimes you gotta give it up to the Lord and let Him do what He's gonna do. And there's nothing wrong with wanting your family to be together. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be involved in your child's life. All right, and sometimes things are just not in the cards, man. All right. The Psalms 6 and 6, I am weary with my groaning. All the night make I my bed to swim. I water my couch with my tears. You know, and Jake be sighing and crying, man. You know, our most problem is either going to be the woman, all right, i.e. family, kids, and financial, man. You know, these things are really burdensome to Jake, man. And a lot of us don't have the ways and the means to be don't have the financial means to be overly sufficient, so to speak. All right, so it gets to us. It gets to the brothers. It gets to us, man. And at times it makes it feel like we're less than men. It makes it feel like we're less than worthy to be called a father or a brother or a husband. So we take these things and we tend to wallow in them. And although it hurts for a moment, you know, for an hour or whatever, day or so, but there's always sunshine in the morning, man. Or there's always a brighter day. I feel let's get this. There's joy cometh in the morning. Psalm 30 and 5, it says, for the anger endureth but a moment, and the favor is life. We may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. And we got to remember that, Akim. All right, us being sad, us not being able to enjoy our children, and us having our children look at us in a certain way, and not having our family, not having the things that we think that we need or want. All right, this is all part of the Lord's judgment, man. It's part of His anger. All right, because we messed up. We don't have our family because we rebelled against the Lord. It's only for a moment, man. All right, joy cometh in the morning, man. We're going to have a brighter day. All right, trouble don't, we just sing a song in church. One of my favorite songs, man. You say, trouble don't last always, man. That's true. All right, there's always going to be a better day. Even that day is not going the way you would like. It can always be worse. It can always be worse. But just to know the Lord, all right, is coming to bring sunshine and life back into our lives, man. The things that we worry about and the things that we desire to have, all right, He's going to give them to us. Our job is to keep fighting and to keep dealing. So I'm weary, back in Psalm 66, I'm weary with my groaning all the night. Make I my bed to swim. I water my couch with my tears, man. All right, and We can get emotional at times when it comes to our homes, when it comes to our wives and children and our living conditions and our financial situation. And at times you can feel like the pressure of the world is weighing down on you and the world's going to collapse in on you, man. But just push and be strong, man. All right, he's not going to put more on you than you can bear. I'm going to end it on this. Revelation 21, 21 and 4, and the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for former things are passed away. And just, if the world just knew what we knew when it comes to these scriptures and about what the Lord had planned for us, man, they will think different. None of us really intend, I know I haven't, and I know the brother have never intended not to be part of children's lives, all right, or more involved in their children's lives, man. And this is the condition of the battle right now. We have to suck it up, Buttercup, and move on and press toward the mark, all right. But being a tough guy ain't always about being tough on the outside. Tough guys, they hurt, they mourn, they cry, all right. But the Lord is coming away to change all of that. We just got to endure, man. You just got to endure. But I'm going to say shalom.